In this video, you'll learn the music theory hacks we use to write this lead vocal melody.
And if you want to learn our counterpoint hacks that we use to write that backing vocal melody you just heard, as well as all the other vital hacks you need to write great songs from start to finish,
Then do our cutting edge apprenticeship course at revolutionharmony.com/apprenticeship. It's out this Wednesday, and if you pre-order by then, you get a 50% discount.
But first, before you pre-order,
We are Revolution Harmony. I'm Kate Harmony, this is Ray Harmony, and welcome to the Hack Music Theory Show,
where you are empowered with notation-free theory for making great music. Okay, so just a quick reminder, this month we are covering the music theory hacks from the bridge section of Mile Zero, which is the song that I wrote and taught in our online apprenticeship course. So far we've done the chords, bass, and drums, so if you missed those videos, check them out in our Mile Zero playlist. So we're in E-flat Aeolian, aka the natural minor scale, and what you see on the screen right now are the root notes for the chords in our chord progression. They're all muted, they're just there to act as a template over which we can write our melody. So the chords are E-flat minor, D-flat major, A-flat minor, and C-flat major. And if you're wondering, how can a white note be a flat? Then you need to read Hack 7 of my free book, 12 Music Theory Hacks to Learn Scales and Chords, which you can download right now for free at the link below.
Hack 1. How happy. Minor scales are more popular than ever these days, despite our culture's ever-increasing happiness movement. It seems people want to listen to sad music, but feel happy. And with this hack, you can give the people what they want.
Exactly. The natural minor scale has 3 major chords in it. And you know what? The happy scale, aka the major scale, only has 3 major chords as well. So, with a bit of thought and theory, you can get your minor scale chord progressions sounding pretty happy. So the first thing you want to do is obviously use a couple of those major chords in your progression, maybe even all 3 if you're feeling especially happy. Then the next thing you want to do is sing the 3rd note of those major chords, because the 3rd note is the note that determines whether a chord is major or minor. So when you sing the 3rd note of a major chord, you're emphasizing that major sound and therefore the happiness. So you get the 3rd note by counting 4 semitones up from your root. So we got D flat and then up 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones. That gives us our major 3rd, and then we got C flat over here, and then we go up 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones. That's the major 3rd there. Alright, so now our chord progression is 50% happy because we got 4 chords, 2 of them are major, and we're emphasizing that happy major quality by singing their 3rds. Now you want to decide on what to do over the minor chords. So you can either emphasize that sad minor quality, or you can water it down. So if you want to emphasize the sadness of a minor chord, you just do the same thing. You sing that minor chord's 3rd note. And we actually did that over the root chord here because we wanted to anchor it into that minor scale quality. So to get the 3rd note of a minor chord, you just start on the root, which is E flat here, and then you count up 3 semitones. So 1, 2, 3, and that's our minor 3rd. So now we're emphasizing that sad quality. And then over this minor chord here, we wanted to water it down, so we're just going to leave that for now. All right, let's have a listen.
Hack 2. Start off. Instead of starting your melody on the first beat of the bar, which can get rather boring, start your melody on an offbeat instead. This is called syncopation, and it's a far more exciting beginning for your melody.
So if you want to start your melody with a big surprise, you could set the grid to 16th notes and actually do an offbeat 16th note as the beginning of your melody, like this, or like this. We decided to do something just as exciting, but a little less surprising, with an offbeat 8th note like this.
Hack 3. Split and move. Split the first major 3rd or minor 3rd of your melody into shorter notes.
Yeah, so for our melody, that's this G flat, which is the minor 3rd over our E flat minor chord, and just splitting some 8th notes into it here.
And then move some of them to different notes in the scale.
So we'll start by moving them down to the 4, and then the middle one we'll take up to the 5, some variation.
And then be sure to keep at least one of these notes on the 3rd, otherwise you'll lose the emotion.
Yeah, so we've got these two up top here still, and it sounds like this.
Hack 4. Repeat motif. A bonus of using our split and move hack is that you now have a motif, which is a short musical idea.
Exactly, that's our motif over here.
And by repeating your motif, you'll make your melodies super catchy.
Yeah, so we've got the space over here, so what we're going to do is copy and paste our motif over there, and then obviously be sure to get rid of any overlapping notes. So you can see this overlaps here, so we're just going to shorten this one, and then that overlaps there, so we're going to shorten that one. And then instead of repeating the motif exactly the same, little variation goes a long way. So we're going to move this note down to the next note in the scale, and we're going to do the same with that one, and we get this. By the way, if you want to ensure that the melodies you are writing are great, then use the melody checklist in our songwriting and producing PDF. The link is below.
Hack 5. Rest and breathe. Finally, don't forget that unlike MIDI, humans need to breathe. So, when writing vocal melodies, throw in a few rests so you don't pass out.
So we decided to put an 8th note rest right here before our motif to really frame it. And then we also put an 8th note rest at the very end to give us some space before we come around to the beginning. And we're done. Alright, and just before we play the final vocal melody for you, a quick heads up. In our next video, we'll finally be revealing the verse and the chorus for Mile Zero with a playthrough of the whole song from start to finish.
So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications.
Until next time, happy songwriting and producing.
Love